Dear ITGA partners, welcome to the December edition of Tobacco Monitor. This is our monthly publication covering crop updates, regulatory changes, tobacco industry developments, and sustainability initiatives. The information is collected through the most reputable tobacco industry and business media outlets, as well as our internal sources in traditional tobacco growing markets around the world. In the crop update section, we cover the opening ceremony of the tobacco harvest in Brazil, where expectations are for a normal crop, initial estimates for the 2025 season output in Zimbabwe, and news from the Kutsaga Research Center. Featured in the section are also demand projections for burley tobacco in Malawi, as well as some key statistics covering growers' registrations and export quantities. You can read about financial support being allocated to growers in the Philippines and the overview of the 2024 season in Bulgaria. In the regulations section, we provide the highlights of the UK Tobacco and Vapes Bill, which puts the country at the forefront of tobacco regulations in the world. There are 4 pieces covering the US market, one concerning the submitted proposed rule that could lower the amount of nicotine in tobacco products, the FDA legal case concerning the agency's denials of pre-market tobacco product applications for vaping products, the FDA's authorization of Swedish Match modified risk designations for general snus products, and the Supreme Court's rejected challenges for pictorial health warnings, which are still unlikely to appear on packs before the end of 2025. There are updates about the changed leadership of the state tobacco monopoly in China and developments in Mexico concerning e-cigarettes. There is also a focus on the EU, where the Parliament failed to agree on a non-binding decision on smoking and vaping restrictions, as well as a separate push to harmonize vaping taxation. In this section, you can also read about Sweden becoming smoke-free, Spain's consultations on new rules for vaping, and Belgium's ban on disposable e-cigarettes. We also cover a set of tax changes in France, Bulgaria, and Finland. In Asia, we show South Korea's move to restrict the use of synthetic nicotine e-cigarettes, and Vietnam and Bangladesh intend to ban vaping altogether, as well as Thailand's brand new track and trace system, in addition to the latest tobacco news from Turkmenistan and Kyrgyzstan. In the industry section, you can follow the highlights from the latest financial reports of British American Tobacco, Imperial Brands, Japan Tobacco International, Philip Morris International's 10th anniversary of IQOS, and lawsuits related to the Swedish Match subsidiary in the US. Reports of Altria, Pixas International, Universal Leaf, and KT&G. Last, in our sustainability section, we share details about ITGA's 40th anniversary celebrations, a leading international law firm's key takeaways for companies in relation to compliance with the EU deforestation regulation, the Philippines National Tobacco Administration start of using drones to map tobacco plantations nationwide, and investments in infrastructure of Japan Tobacco International in Turkey and KT&G in Kazakhstan. Finally, we cover the new fund of British American Tobacco that is focused within the well-being and stimulation space. We hope that you find the information useful. You'll hear from us next month. Goodbye.